everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. And today I'm going to talk about some features that you might not have known that you can use on Poshmark. Some of these are new features, but all in all, these are features that are really going to help you have a lot of success on the platform. So if that is something that is interesting to you, definitely keep watching. And if you like these feature videos, let me know down below by, commenting. I do have a big playlist of these, so I can definitely link that as well. But yeah, let's get right into these features. Okay, so the first feature we're going to talk about is actually a brand new feature that they just released to the app recently. This is for Posh shows. So if you do Posh shows, this is for you. This feature is basically a way to auction your item at a different time frame that was originally allotted. So there used to be, different time slots such as 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and maybe even 45 seconds. And now they have kind of added some more time slots such as 15 seconds, which actually is really great because especially if you're doing a silent show and you kind of want to just go through your items really quickly, waiting the 30 seconds kind of feels like it takes a long time, especially if it's slow. So having the ability to do a 15-second, auction is really good. So this is a new feature. Again, if you don't have this feature, definitely update your app and it should be there. And it's really great for silent shows. It's also great if you're doing like a really quick auction, if you're live on the camera, but it's just really nice to have this option. And I definitely am going to implement that in my next silent show. I really took a back seat from silent shows, but when I do one again, I will use this feature because I was always looking for a shorter option. It just felt like 30 seconds. I would be showing an item and I would lose a lot of people's interest because they weren't interested in that item. So this is going to really help you, kind of go through your items quicker, but also not lose the interest of people who are in your show. Okay, the next feature I've actually talked about in a prior video. It came out last year, but I actually saw a bunch of people that they didn't know that this feature existed, so I definitely wanted to cover it in this video. I've actually used it a couple times myself. It is a little wonky, I will say, but it actually does help sometimes. So this feature is called the Posh Lens, and basically you access it from the homepage. So I'll put a screenshot of where it is located, but you click on it and then you can either take a live photo of an item that you have, or you could take like a photo from your camera roll and add it. And it's basically a way of finding an item like that on Poshmark. So it's similar to Google Lens that a lot of people use that's outside of Poshmark, but this is internal to Poshmark. So like I said, it is a little wonky. Sometimes you do a search, on an item that you have a picture of and it says no search results available when you know that there's probably something available on the platform. So I've had that issue before, but I've also had, an item that I was trying to look for on Poshmark, like from my personal closet or something like that, and I was able to find it and actually able to purchase the item because of using the Posh Lens. So if you don't already use the Posh Lens, it's actually a really great feature. Also, it's good not only for that, but if you have an item that you picked up from the Goodwill or the thrift store and you don't know anything about the item, you could take a picture of it using the Posh Lens and see what other people are pricing their item at, and you can kind of use that as a comparison. A lot of people don't know how to find comps on items, or they don't know, how to find an item similar if they're not familiar with the brand or anything like that. So this is a great way to do that, and it's a great way to get started, especially if you don't know anything about the brand. I would also definitely still use the Google Lens, which I still use to this day, to kind of find out more about the item and see what it's selling for on other platforms. But the Posh Lens feature is great for internal searches to Poshmark. Okay, so the next feature is actually the bundle feature, which I've talked about plenty of times here on this channel, and I don't think I need to explain the basics on how a bundle works. But I wanted to talk about a topic that I've seen a lot of people ask is, can you combine two orders or can you make multiple bundles? And so unfortunately, it doesn't really work as simple as you would hope it would be. So when it comes to combining, different orders that were already placed through the bundle, you can't do that. The only way that you could do that is by, canceling the original two orders, adding all the items to one bundle. So you would just add them to their bundle, and basically each person only has one bundle, so it's kind of a universal thing for any likes of their items in your closet. So you would cancel the first two orders, and then you'd have to remark those items as available by going into the order, clicking problems, inquiries, and then say remark items for sale. And then once you do that, then you can add those to their bundle and send them a bundle discount on all of the items together. Now, again, be careful with this because if your items go over 5 pounds, if you add too many things, you're gonna have to pay the upgrade shipping fee. So definitely be careful. But a lot of people say, like, if they only had purchased 2 things and they want to combine the order, this is how you would do that. There's no easier way to do it, unfortunately. So I always try to make sure that if somebody purchases something, they are only interested in that item, so that way I don't have to go through and cancel. The other thing that I see a lot of people ask is, can you create multiple bundles for people? And that's also not possible, but what you can do is, say they want to purchase a couple things now and then they want to purchase a couple things at a later date. You can send them the offer on the items that they want to purchase now. For example, if they want to purchase 3 items now, you can add those 3 to their bundle now. They could purchase it, and then the other items that they want to purchase will still be in their likes. So you could still add them to the bundle later once they purchase this bundle. So you could always make a new bundle once they purchase. And say, an item of that bundle gets sold, by somebody else, then you could always just add whatever items are still available. So you're not really creating multiple bundles for that person. You're just having their items sit in their likes, and then you pull them into the bundle when they, want to purchase. And the bundle is just great because it offers a discount if they purchase more than 1 item. So a lot of people say, well, why did they only add 1 item to the bundle? What does that mean? What should I do? And honestly, I go ahead and ask them if they are interested in just that item. Sometimes I'll just send them an offer flat out. People are waiting for, others to add multiple items to their bundle because they think they have to, but really they don't have to. They're just expressing interest in the item. So I always just go ahead and send out an offer, or at least message them seeing if they're interested, and then, go from there. But I would always recommend at least following up in some kind of way, because a lot of people have bundle discounts set up. So if they add multiple items to their bundle, they will automatically get a bundle discount per their closet. Okay, so that is actually all the features I wanted to talk about in today's video. This was a short and quick video, but I hope it was helpful, and I hope it covered some features that you maybe didn't know that you could use, or you didn't know how to use them. I love making these feature videos because there's so many different features on Poshmark that don't always, they're not always put in the spotlight, and people don't always know that they exist. And so I just figured this would be helpful for people who didn't know that they existed, and hopefully, maybe you learned something out of this video. Want to see another video on more features that you could use on Poshmark that maybe are going to be really helpful for you? You could click either one of these 2 videos, but until next time, I will see you then.